Hey fellow content creators, your boy Kagiso M with another audio video. If this is your first time, this channel is not about audio. It has everything and anything to do with filming, and audio happens to be part of it. So we're gonna talk the Zoom F2-BT. Not just that, but how I'm going to integrate it onto my workflow. First, let me say this. The Rode Wireless Go 2 has been my go-to audio device when I'm on set, simply because it's small. It comes with two transmitters, and the transmitters can record internally, and it's a wireless device, which is nice. So I'll be able to easily connect the receiver onto my camera. But I had an issue where it's clipping. I tried anything and everything, and I just couldn't get it right. That's why the Zoom F2-BT was born, and I wouldn't have thought about doing this should I never had an issue with the clipping on the road. So where are we? What is the Zoom F2-BT? You get two versions of this. This is the BT version, meaning it has Bluetooth. The other version is just the F2, so it doesn't have Bluetooth. I will explain why the Bluetooth is a bit important on this. First, let's start. I bought this to solve the clipping issue. How is this going to solve my clipping issue? This is a 32-bit float, and if you don't know what 32-bit float means in simple street language without technicalities and all that, all it means is that you are going to get a high dynamic range signal going into this gadget. And what happens with the high dynamic range signal is that if you have somebody speaking very loud and somebody speaking very soft, you are able to recover those details or that audio without an issue. So the highest person or the person screaming, shouting, when you monitor, you are going to see it as clipping, but on post, you are going to recover that without an issue. The person who's speaking very low, you will know on a normal 24-bit, when you raise the volume, if the person was very, very soft, when you raise the volume, you are going to also raise the noise floor. But on this, you are going to get a clean audio when you raise the audio. So the noise floor is not going to raise by much. That's why I'm saying you're getting a high dynamic range signal into this. And to prove that, this doesn't have the input gains. So you don't have your plus and your minus for input gains. The plus and minus that are here are for your output gains, which means the headset. So all you do is, it comes with this lapel mic, put it in here. It has a retainer here where you screw, and this shouldn't come out. This shouldn't be able to come out. So the lapel came with 3 windshields, which is nice because these windshields do get lost. They come out very easily. My concern will be this plastic crocodile clip or clip. It's plastic. I don't know how long will it last. So it comes with that. Doesn't come with any pouch, doesn't come with anything to protect it. This is how it is. Then it comes with 2 AAA batteries in case you buy it on the road. You are ready to go. And you have to insert an SD card, which is a micro SD card. It doesn't come with it. So when you have the battery, the micro SD card, this, you are good to go. All you do is switch it on, and on the on button or the on switch, next to the on button there is, let's try it again. On the on switch, it has sort of a mechanical hard stop. So you have to really put some pressure to be able to move it, which is nice that you are going to avoid accidental of pressing the switch. It also has a hold when it's right there at the bottom, and what the hole does is that by mistake you won't be able to stop your recording. It sort of will disable the buttons, so which is nice. And the what do you call, the record button is also a bit recessed, so just to avoid that accidental pressing. So that's a nice thing. I'm just going to talk about something that is also very nice. On the output you are able to put your headset, but also if you put this cable, this jack cable, line cable, whatever you may want to call it, doesn't really matter, and I'm putting it on the Zoom Wireless Go 2 transmitter. This is where I would normally put a mic. So what happens is I just need to switch it on. So switch on, then if I just have to wait a little bit for it, it takes some time to kick in. Now it's fine, should be fine. Yep. So if we look on the Rode Wireless Go 2 signals, you can see there are two signals, number 1 and number 2. That means we are getting a signal. This might be a bit far, I'm just going to put underneath this. That means we're getting a signal going into the Zoom, from the Zoom into the transmitter of the Rode Wireless Go 2 and onto this. So why would you want to do something like this? First, I would do this on some filming set, not everywhere, because imagine having to put this on a bright, it's just going to be cumbersome. So I will be getting a backup into the receiver. In case you don't know, the receiver of the Rode Wireless Go 2 has a memory, and as we speak it is recording internally. Again, I will be able to see or monitor from this that I am getting a signal going into the Rode Wireless, into the Zoom F2-BT. So I don't have to have my phone to monitor it. I can directly monitor it from here. Then from here I'm going to put this onto my camera, and then I have 3 audios, so I have backup in case the SD card here has an issue. I have my backups, and while I'm in my camera I will be able to put the headset on the camera and listen to the sound coming onto here. If the sound is clipping, since well the Rode Wireless Go 2 has a clipping issue when somebody's shouting, I can simply reduce the output gain on this, and as I reduce it, it should go to even 0, where you won't see any signal going in. Let's go. Yep, like right now we are there. There's no signal at the top going in. The signal that you are seeing is actually I'm recording on another transmitter for the Rode Wireless Go 2. So this will be a very nice setup for me. I will be able to monitor my audio without using a phone. I will be able to get a backup from the Zoom into the Rode. So there's just something that I don't like about this, which is just going to take these things off, switch it off. What I don't like about this is the cover. This is plastic, and as much as the top looks like a metal and aluminum, this cover doesn't look like it's robust. It doesn't look like if this falls onto a concrete, if it falls onto a tile, it will not take it. So hopefully if that happens, if it happens, the internals will still be fine, and maybe it's just the cover. So that's what I don't like about this. And also this crocodile clip, for me it's too plastic, and hopefully it will not break. So that's me and the F2-BT Zoom or from Zoom with a 32-bit float, which is a high dynamic range signal that I will be able to recover the loudest or the clipping sound and also the lowest sound without compromising much of quality. If you like this video, do the right thing and you might also consider subscribing. This is your boy Kagiso M signing out and over.